old art has such a seriousness of purpose quite often. It's really refreshing to find a very old picture telling what amounts to a joke. You've got here a father and a son with an inscription above their head, which I will read. What ye father gets with ye rake, the rake, ye son scatters with the fork. So what we're dealing with here is a sort of moral prod at generational behaviour. And it's a compelling image, given that I think we're dealing with something which is at least 300 years old. Now, before I just talk about it, can you tell me, how did you come by the picture?
Well, my husband was a picture restorer, and he found this picture when my son was about 6. And he thought, this is just the thing, the future.
Indeed.
So he brought it home and gave it to him, and he's had it ever since.
And you're the son's partner, is that right?
Indeed, yes.
Ah, right, okay. Well, we might just return to that, but let's just talk about the picture itself, because you've got so much going on here. I mean, it's a lovely sort of rendering of a father figure, in this case a rather puritanically dressed man, raking with a bent back the coins. And then this man about town son, you know, with a big boots, dressed every inch like a sort of fashionable royalist, busy forking out the cash his dad made into the bushes by the looks of it. I mean, it's so literal. And I think you'll find refers to a ballad that was popular in the early 17th century, a many-stanzas ballad, but this was one of the great themes in it, which was all about the sort of the prodigal son and how things go wrong. And what I love also is the way that occasionally you get in 17th century English art, you get fun. You know, let's do something other than just teach people things or broadcast our advantages. Let's just have a picture that's a bit of a joke, really. I mean, you've lived with this painting now a bit?
A little while, yes. But it hasn't been up on the wall recently.
I think it should be. I think it's a real rarity. And forgive me for asking the question, but there's a moral tale here. You are the mother of the son. You are the partner of the son. Did he follow the advice that this picture seems to indicate?
Yes, he did, because he's now a picture restorer himself.
Okay, so he's a professional himself.
He is, yes.
And he's not forking out the money?
No, he isn't. I'm proud to say.
And when it comes to value, well, I mean, it's not by a great artist. It is old. It's in very nice condition. Could do with a bit more restoration. Perhaps that son of yours, that restorer, ought to actually do his day job, as this picture suggests he might. There's a panel crack down the middle there. But put that right, put it in a nice frame, and I can easily see £3,000 on this picture.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thank you, that's very good news. I'm very pleased to hear it. It'll go up on the wall immediately.